So that cable, again, I'm gonna have to like do not put too much pressure on the cable there, and just kind of loose right here will be much better. All right. So when you hear that, just move slightly to the right or left. If you're all the way to the left, then move to the right. It's gonna help release pressure.
Chewy! What's up, brother? Good to see you. You too, big dog. Who you supporting? Both sides. Both sides. I like it. Yeah.
Alright, we should be good. Like we can start 5 minutes for them.
The bathroom is way down that porta potty that's down there.
Good timing.
Yeah.
All right, coming in. So your best bet is to go to each bench, write all the bench players' numbers down. Yeah, and then cross them out.
It's in the back of the bench, right by the goalie. The big Hey, Dominic, somebody take a picture?
If they come to they're definitely did not accept his job to be a center. One way of doing it. Also, can you get 3 game balls?
Hello, good morning, and welcome to another exciting weekend of Mountain Premier League Soccer. We're coming to you live from Louisville Middle School. I am Josh Hammerling, and today the East Division is clashing with Boulder United, the Pumas taking on Peak XI. This podcast is proudly brought to you by DT Sports. This matchup carries some real weight. Both of these sides know each other well, and whenever they meet, sparks tend to fly. For Boulder United, it's all about proving their youthful energy and steady leadership and highlighting, keeping their goals and their shots moving as the afternoon goes. So if you don't know, for Boulder, it's all about proving their depth and experience with veterans like Oscar Amaya leading the line and Oscar Gonzalez Juarez controlling the midfield tempo. On the other side, Peak XIF Football Club brings a mix of youthful energy and steady leadership, highlighted by their goalkeeper Cesar Romero Carreron, who has been a wall between the posts, and attackers like Luke Smith and Mateo Becerra, who love to run at defenders. Previous matchup, when they saw each other last time these two met, it was a tightly contested battle, with Boulder United struck first and with Peak equalizing late to earn a hard-fought draw. Boulder dominated the possession, but Peak's counterattacks nearly stole the full 3 points in the dying minutes. So both sides left the pitch frustrated, and today they'll want to put that memory behind them. What to watch for today is that Boulder needs to turn their possessions into goals, and Peak's pace, will it be enough to counter them as they make those pushes? And who will rise the difference maker in this big East Division rivalry? We don't know. The game is about to start. The stage is set. The fans are here, and everything is ready to kick off. So stay with us as this kickoff is just about to happen. Referee is setting up. The energy is palpable. Beautiful day out here today. 73 degrees, partly cloudy. Don't forget your sunscreen. Ref's pointing. There's the whistle, and we're off! Soccer has begun. So we will be moving from left to right on your video screen. Boulder, Buffalo, moving from left to right. PX from right to left. Long stretch of the field here in the corner. Peak trying to set it up. Good defense by the Pumas, sends it out of bounds. Peak looking to get the ball back in. Good setup. Beautiful sound and video today for you to enjoy. Oh, out of ball again. Out of bounds again, just on the inbound with a header. The official out of bounds line is the yellow line that you see, not the football out of line. Do not be distracted by it. At midfield, Peak controls. Peak sends it into Puma's side. Fight for it at the middle. Reset at midfield. Trying to develop numbers on the Pumas side. Good defense by the Pumas. They're going to clear. Keep it in play at center field. Peak controls again. A lot of good movement so far. With Peak keeping the ball in, looks like they have some numbers. Might be trying to make something here. They get a shot on goal, and it goes just left of the goal. Wasn't too strong. Didn't develop the way they wanted to. Pumas with the ball control, moving left to right. And a battle at the sidelines for the ball at midfield. Peak trying to reset. Deep clear into Puma territory. Picked up by the Puma goalie. Pumas continue to control on their side with the big clear by the goalie to midfield. With the reset by Peak. Peak continues to dance with it at midfield. Trying to get some offense going here. Peak with all the offense so far. With Boulder and the Pumas really not spending any time on the Peak side of the field. Peak setting up. Long kick in the middle. Right corner. Kicked up, looking for a header towards the goal. Don't see it. Cleared by the Pumas. Back to midfield. Peak negotiating on their side. Gets it to mid. Kept at mid by the Pumas. Controlled by Peak. Peak got a side. They have a 2-on-2. Clear to the middle. Trying to get something developed. Minor shot. Blocked by a Puma. And a Peak player falls down. Looks like they're going to have a yellow on that. I'm going to set up a kick here for Peak. Pumas will build their wall. Hope for the best on this. This is where you put your face on the line for the team. Whistle, and here's the kick. And it heads towards the goal and is blocked by the goalie just to the left of it. Fantastic block by the Pumas, keeping the score 0-0. Sending the ball out into the trees. We'll retrieve. Boulder, the Pumas. Oh, a header just goes to the side, to the left of the goal. They're trying to, Peak's trying to get this ball in here, while the Pumas are just stuck on defense. Nothing happening on the Peak side of the field for the Pumas. This is getting exhausting for the defense side of the ball for the Pumas right now. Good action in the lower left hand of the screen. Peak trying to get the ball moved around. Clear too far, send it to mid. At the reset. Still control on the Puma side. Defense gets to it. And looks like the ball was out of bounds. Inbound. He continues to control, trying to get to the middle. They don't. Battle for the ball. On the Puma side, Peak controls. Peak with the ball, trying to make a move. Has a shot from downtown, blocked on the right side of that goal by the goalie. Gets his two big hands in there and stops it. If he hadn't been there, that would have been in there for sure. 7 minutes into this game. And you can just see on the replay there, just getting his hands right in front of that thing, making the good deflection, making sure it doesn't make its way into the goal. Long inbound off the pitch. Kick towards the center. Controlled by Peak. Takes a shot. Blocked up and over the net. Wow, what another good block. He went about 6 feet into the air to get that one. Just a great shot. And a great block. Fantastic. Oh. With the reset. Waiting for the inbound. Lovely day for soccer out there. Everyone looks spry, ready to get this thing going. Lots of talking going on the field. These two teams have met before, and, well, let's just say that things can get chippy. Ref is holding the ball. Doesn't like it. Might have been a flat ball. So we'll get a fresh one in there and we'll get this thing started. There's the whistle and the inbound back to the center. Trying to get a header in there. Ow! And it doesn't make it. Just off to the shot. And the Pumas are going to clear. Oh, they're trying to clear. Still on Puma side, but Peak wants the ball. Peaks it gets to center field to try a reset here. Pumas are trying to get to it, but they just can't seem to get on the Peak side of the field. Camera operator's neck is hurting. He's spending so much time looking left. There was an inbound. Pumas control, trying to do something with it. Clear into the Peak side. Got a Puma out there. It's a 1-on-3, not going to work for him. Peak goalie clears, sends it to a player. Hear the call for a shift by the coach. The player's trying to keep it on the Peak side. Peak seems to be in total control. Free ball at the center. Looks like Peak has it, trying to make a drive. Gets a 1-on-2 on the outside, trying to get around that ball. Does it, resets. Still on the Puma side of the ball. Peak has numbers, has their offense set. Trying to make something happen. Sends it across, trying to get a header in there. Doesn't work. Had a player slap a ball, it looks like, with their hand on the Peak side. Looks like it's a turnover. In soccer, you typically can't use your hands. That's reserved for the goalie. And it was a turnover. Let that be a lesson. Don't slap the ball. Long kick to the Peak side of the field. Puma players there trying to get a shot on goal, and it's in! And it's in! What a shot! They weren't even ready for it. The defenders had a 2-on-1. Boulder. The Pumas just sneak it in there. 1-0 Pumas. Check that peak.
You're fine. Just show when we're pressing and turning around, you guys gotta be a little tighter against their pivots. Don't let them turn and face the field. Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
Midfield. A lot of action in the corner. A lot of talking going there. A lot of adjustments on the field they're trying to make in real time. Right side of your screen. Pumas trying to get it on the correct side of the field. With the ball. Yeah, it looks like it was out of bounds.
Move it.
With the ball. Keeping it midfield, trying to make some things happen. Questions about the ball. It was a little flat before. Looks like they're working with it. Equipment issues on the field. Being negotiated, fixed. Looks like they're trying to keep the ball in center field. A lot of action in the left corner. Clear to center by the Pumas. And there will be a reset. Out of bounds. As they make their way out to grab the ball. It's a reminder that if you have not watched many of our broadcasts, you should on DT Sports. We're covering the Mountain Premier League. So make sure to share with your friends. If you haven't shared this program with anyone, you should do that right away. And with the inbound, Boulder continues to control from his habit. And a block. It's entered. Send it back out of bounds. Will be re-inbounded by the Pumas. Pumas control, moving from right to left. trying to stop him. Ooh, good movement. The game's starting to get really intense now. You can start feeling some of this energy 17 minutes into the period. The hustle's starting to happen. Right now, Peak leads the Pumas 1-0 in this early period. Again, this, if you just tuned in, this is the Boulder United Football Club Pumas taking on Peak XI in the Mountain Premier League. Ooh, good steal by Peak, but it looks like it was a little too intense, and they're going to reset. Give the ball to Peak on their side of the field. Peak has it, keeps it at the middle. Continuing to try to push. Trying to set up their offense. They do. They've got a 1-on-2 right side of the field. They're going to clear back to middle, and it's been kicked out of bounds. Ball will go to the Pumas. It looks like it will be the Pumas' ball on the inbound. The inbound. Ball just floating in the middle. No hustle to it. A few guys already there. Pumas are controlling, but someone comes off their feet. Looks like there was a penalty there. And there was. Set up for the kick. Looks like it was a trip. And then we'll set up the wall for the Pumas. It's coming up. Again, it's the only time in a sport where you're allowed to block with your face, and it's okay. Whistle sets up for the kick. Takes a long kick, sets it up to the middle, trying to get a header in, and doesn't, just goes wide. That was a no situation from one of the players. Back to action. Pumas control, and the ball is out on Peak. Boulder on their side of the field. Dribble with the ball. Out of bounds again. Looks like it's out on Peak. Pumas will control if they can get to the ball. Beautiful field today. Bit distracting with the numbers on it, but that's what you get during fall sports. And from the inbound, good scrum right away for the ball. Stays in bounds. Looks like Pumas have a 2-on-1, trying to get some offense going. Takes his shot, but immediately just bounces right off of a Peak player. Doesn't go anywhere. Boulder continues to control. Ball's going to roll out of bounds on the Pumas. Going to be Peak ball. Peak on the left side of your field. Pumas on the right. Action is moving from left to right on your screen. The inbound on the left-hand side. Pumas continue to control. Moving things around, trying to set up their offense. Shot towards the center. Good defense. Someone's trying to get some headers in there towards the goal. 1-0. But it does look like Peak's going to clear that ball to center. And as we wait for the video to return, we're still on the Peak side. Cleared by Boulder. Peak ball, it looks like. Boulder trying to get it in there. Wants to set up, got a one-on-one on the left side, trying to get their offense in. Moving towards the goal, trying to get something pushed. Ball goes out of bounds. Little check there right before the ball went out of bounds. Nothing was called. Ball reset. Boulder will inbound. Kicks to midfield. Eek trying to get some numbers. On the right bottom of your screen takes a shot. Person in the middle. And the kick goes right to the goalie. Goalie throws right back in. Action continues from right to left. With Puma is going to control, but he lets the ball go out of bounds. And he had to decide. I mean, he had something there if he had just kept it in, and the ball it results in a turnover and a missed opportunity there for the Pumas. Inbound by Peak, trying to control. Boulder controls on their side. Boulder. Pumas trying to get it past midfield. Get it to the Peak side. Peak set up their offense. Pumas sets up their offense. Check that. Pumas set up their offense. Ball is out of bounds on Peak. Pumas ball. Waiting for the inbound.
I said get rid of your jewelry and earrings. Who checked this in?
Bit of discussion on the field about attire. No earrings, no field wear. The uniform situation has been rectified. Pumas control on Peak side. Bunch of vertical play here. Peak gets it to center field, and it's going to be out of bounds on Peak. Pumas ball. 25 minutes in this first period has gone by. Currently, Peak leads 1-0 over the Pumas here at Louisville. Again, if you're just now joining us, this is the Mountain Premier League Soccer. I am your host, Josh Hammerling, and action on the outside. A shot from just to the left by Peak to the goal, or by the Pumas onto Peak by the goal. Bounces off the top bar. Don't think it counts. Here's the replay. Long inbound. And then just a shot. Woo! Out of bounds again on Peak. Pumas ball. Get the inbound. Pumas trying to get some numbers. Get something. A long shot across. Nothing going on that one. Peak continues to control. Trying to get something going in the middle. And it looks like there's something akin to a trip. Looks like it's going to be a turnover. Peak ball.
Push up now. Let's push up.
And it is. They'll clear it to midfield. Peak continues to control. On the Pumas side of the ball. Ball making its way towards the net. Got a Peak player, takes a shot. Oh! And he gets the lower left-hand corner. And it just rolls right in. It's like it's like the goalie was in molasses, just couldn't move, and the feet get stuck, and in it goes. It's 2-0 Peak. Play developed kind of quick. Here was the free break, and then the shot. Goalie just couldn't make the adjustment. Peak takes a 2-0 lead. Back at center pitch. 2-0. 27 minutes in the third period have gone by. This is DD Sports. This is the Mountain Premier League. I'm Josh Hammerling, and if you have just tuned in, it is a fantastic game today. Lots of energy between these two teams fighting in the East Division, trying to get as many points as possible. And right now it looks like Peak is leading this thing 2-0, and Pumas need to get some points on the board to get this thing tied up. Pumas desperate for points in the first period, trying to get some offense going. Struggle for the ball on the outside, and Peak will kick it out of bounds. Puma's ball. And for the inbound. They do. Stays on the Peak side of the field. Pumas playing with the ball at midfield, moving things around, lots of passing, trying to keep things fluid. Take a long shot from the corner, doesn't make it. Back in the middle with the ball. A couple of attempted shots, nothing there. Peak clears it. There's a struggle for the ball. That looks like that might be another penalty. Looks like it'll be a turnover for Pumas. Pumas trying to get in there, trying to get some offense. Kicks it in from the left side, gets it to sneak in on the right, and it just goes past the hands of the Peak goalie, and it's a score. It's 1-2. 1-2 now. The Pumas have gotten within striking distance on this at a point at the 29-30 minute mark of the first period. Back at midfield. 2-0. Peak leads. Controls the ball on their side. Clears it to center. Was looking to reset on their side of the field. Trying to get something going on the Peak side. Peak keeps it in. Ball's vertical. Good action on the side of the field. Peak clears into the Puma side. It's a one-on-one. Right up ran corner, but cleared out by the Pumas. They keep it in midfield. Peak controls on their side, sends it to their goalie. Calls positions. Oh, he's getting into trouble there. Almost got into a one-on-one with a player at the ball, far out of the goalie box. Peak is now on the Boulder side, and a charge into a Peak player by number 8, it looks like. Came in hard. It's going to result in the ball changing hands. Got to slow yourselves down. Turnover penalties like that can cost you big points later in the game. Will be a kick. Goalie's covering the right side of his post. Signals to his players. Arms are up. And the free kick. Defended by the goalie. Put his body in front of it. Great shot. But nothing going on that. Pumas control, but Peak got the ball back. There's a whistle at the 32-minute mark. Ball's headed out of bounds. Everybody's moving to the Peak side of the field. Pumas with the ball with control. Surveys the field. Selecting where to go. Deep kick into Peak territory, but goes out of bounds. Ball belongs to Peak. Will inbound. Toss in. Peak controlling, trying to get something started. Kicked out of bounds, but brought back in by Peak. Looks like it will be Peak's ball. There's the whistle. Peak with the ball. Puma's trying to set up defense. The toss in. Peak control. No, it's going to go to the goalie. He's going to clear out to midfield. And it continues to roll towards the Peak side of Peak controlling. Trying to get some offense set up. Got some offense numbers. Might have a shot on the right-hand side. Blocked. Peak continues to Pumas control. Clear. Trying to get it out. And it was out of bounds. Didn't see it happen. And it changes to Peak. Pumas give up the ball on the near sideline. And they set up the inbound. Peak. Midfield. Trying to get something going on the outside. Don't. Ball's out of bounds. Peak has two defenders on him trying to get out. Falls down. No whistle. And the Pumas clear. It looks like they get the turnover there. For a penalty. And reset. Pumas trying to get the ball to center. Don't. Stays on their side. And a collision and a tackle. Arm to arm. I don't know. That one looked a little aggressive. No cards are coming out. But it will be a turnover. Peak decide, set up their offense. Long, trying to get a header towards the goal. Don't. Oh, Pumas clear it far. Great defense by the Pumas. Down 1-2. Need the extra point. Stays on the Puma side of the field. Puma's ball out of bounds. 37 minutes into this first period. Personnel change. Pumas will inbound. Ball's at midfield. Pete clears it to their goalie, but the Pumas had a man coming in fast. They have to clear it to mid. Again, a lot of action in midfield with the feet. Some of the peak side, but Pete keeps clearing the ball, keeps it on the Puma side of the field. Trying to set some offense up for the Pumas. Trying to get the ball on the peak side down. Stays at midfield. Ball was just floating there for a minute. Pumas control the ball on the out of bounds, on the inbound. Was it mid, trying to get something started? Don't. Reset on their side. Pumas clears it out. Ends up being peak ball. Peak inbounds. Battle at midfield. Dribble. Pumas set up. Peak clears it to the Puma side. Has a 2-on-1. Wasted. Puma's ball. Peak ball. Fight in the middle. Beautiful. Peak clears. Pumas clear. Copy. Pumas with it. Dancing in midfield. Peak wants the ball. They don't. Pumas continue to control. Pumas get a long clear into the Peak side. Peak gets it on their side. Clears it to their winger. Keeps it in play. Cleared to center field. And the Pumas will send it out of bounds. 41 minutes in this period have elapsed. The score is 1-2. The Peak Football Club lead Boulder United Pumas 2-1 here in Louisville Park here in beautiful Colorado. I am Josh Hammerling, and this is the Mountain Premier League Soccer. I am your host. It's brought to you by DT Sports. Best name in amateur sports broadcast. And Pumas will clear that all the way to the Peak side. Send it out of bounds on the lower left-hand side. Will be inbound by Peak.
Just get ready. All they're going to do is the boom. We cooled down the boom. They're not looking to press. How much time?
Everyone's discussing who's going to be who on whose Christmas card list. Ball out of bounds on Peak. Pumas will control. The inbound. Control. Sent out of bounds by Peak. New inbound. Tries to keep it. It goes right out of bounds again. They were trying to set something up, and they're pointing double fingers. We can't tell if that was a simultaneous out. A lot of folks aren't sure how that one shakes out. Looks like they're going to give ball to Peak. Looks like Peak will control. Let's have it. Peak's goalie with a deep kick. Sends it all the way across the field. Pumas try to control. The goalie has it. They will clear. Pumas with it, trying to get the ball out of their side of the field. Get it to midfield. And open. Bottom of the screen. Pumas with some opportunities. Don't see him downfield. Was trying to keep the ball at mid. And there's a trip and a fall. Looks like it's going to be a turnover. It will be Peak ball. No, check that. It will be Puma ball. Pumas trying to get some shots down. Ball stays at mid. Peak with the ball. Get it to mid. 45 minutes into this period have elapsed. It was a loose ball, but it's corralled up. Looks like it's controlled now by Peak. There was a yellow card comes out for what we saw there. Looks like a Peak player was injured. Number 10, I think, or 19. Took a shot to the leg. Those are always painful and nasty whenever you get hit by one of those. So they awarded the yellow card to the opposing player. Looks as though the player has recovered and will remain on the field. And then a kick in by Peak, controlled by the Pumas. And there are the 3 whistles. That will bring us to halftime at this 46-20 mark. Score is currently 1-2 with the Peak Football Club leading the Boulder United Pumas 1-2 at this beautiful field here in Louisville Middle School in the great town of Louisville here in Colorado. I am Josh Hammerling. If you're just tuning in, this is the halftime segment of our game. And after about 45 minutes to play, the score is set with the Pumas down 1-2 to Peak. And it's really been a half that has kind of lived up to the intensity of this rivalry. I mean, Boulder came out aggressive, spent a lot of time keeping the ball in their opponent's side of the field. But again, it feels like deja vu. Every time these guys meet, it's back and forth, 1-2. Balls are always making their way into the goals. And you can see both teams are remembering that history, and Boulder is pushing harder to break through, and Peak is just waiting for one slip to get that pounce on there. So some of the key moments from this is there's been 3 goals. Both goalkeepers have just been standing on their heads getting these goals out. A couple of really good saves, and a lot of time spent hanging out on the peak side of the field because Pumas keep just pushing that side. So as we wait here, I will step away for a moment. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Danny, I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Mountain Premier League Soccer. I am Josh Hammerling, and we are back for the second half of play. A fresh new set of 45 minutes to end this game and finish it out. And as of right now, Peak leads the Pumas. The Boulder United Pumas by 2-1. It's a 1-point margin. And Boulder's looking to try to get this thing tied up. And Peak is looking to try to get this thing squared away so they can earn those 3 points in this tight Eastern League matchup. So we are at midfield just coming back from the break. You could see earlier everybody was going through their latest iteration of their ideas on their next set of plays, and we'll see how the halftime adjustments are going to make things different in this second half of play. Peak with the ball. It looks like there was a trip, might be a turnover there, not card worthy. But we have seen one yellow card in this affair. Not as chippy as it was in the last meetup between these two teams. But certainly not any favorable blood between these two groups. And again, a lot of action not being picked up by the referees. Boulder trying to clear. Now Boulder moving from left to right on your screen as the two sides have flipped. And Peak grabs the ball, has a 1-on-5 situation, trying to get a shot on goal, and does, but it's immediately blocked by a player in front of him. Goalie didn't have to make a move, but man, that Peak player is quick. And in a 5-on-1 there should have been another player to maybe pass that ball to. But that is the game of soccer. You take a shot, you hope for the best. And sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. Waiting for the inbound. The ball just went out to another state. That's okay. We brought it back in from Kansas. And here's the kick by Pete. Trying to get it in. Gets it to the middle. No. Head attempt successful. Trying to get a couple crazy kicks towards the goal. Hits the player, but they just keep action moving. Or no? No, it looks like they're going to call that one. Will be a turnover. And Boulder will control on the left side of your screen. Long kick across the field, trying to get headed to a Puma player. Have a one-on-one situation. Gets cleared by Peak, but Puma's ball goes out of bounds on Puma. And then kicked back out of bounds by the referee just to make a point. We are in the midst of the regular season here in the Mountain Premier League. Brought to you by DT Sports. At midfield by the Pumas, trying to get something in on Peak. Peak defending. Keeps the ball at mid. With a 2-on-2 situation, doesn't last. Reset offense on their side. Pumas get the ball at mid. Out of bounds on the Pumas will be Peak ball. With the inbound. Feet are flying here at the camera. And another turnover. Ooh. Another kick out. It's taken out legs, missed by the referee. And the Pumas will get the ball. They have a 2-on-3 situation, trying to keep the offense going. Trying to get a long shot onto the goal, and down. It just sails over the right-hand corner. Just a little too high. And it looks like the goalie was there. The goalie's all the way out of its goal. Gonna go grab the ball and bring it back into the field of play. So there's the question of extra time. At the current pace the game is moving at. Let's just send it back to mid. Does. Pumas. Ball's out on a Puma player. Peak will control. Very interesting. Well, now we're not sure who's on the ball to bring that back in. It looks like it's going to be a Peak ball. The ref, coach doesn't know why the ball went to Peak. He didn't even touch it, according to the coach. Pumas control on their side. Peak with a steal. Try to get some offense going here. And another fall. Going to be a turnover ball. Or no, turnover ball is out on the Pumas. Pumas are making their case on the side that he was the person that touched it, but the ref isn't buying it. And it will be. The referee writing down last out of bounds. Continue to hear the coach making his case to the ref about what's going on out there. Get it in towards there. Header kept out by the Pumas, but stays on the Pumas side of the field. Peak just can't get anybody on the ball to take advantage. And the Pumas will clear. Peak goalie sends it back, but the ball remains at mid. Controlled by the Pumas. Trying to set up, get their numbers on their forwards. And a great kick. Kind of keeps it back at mid by Peak. And Peak is trying to get some number on the outside that they don't. They have a 2-on-1 trying to get towards the goal. Dribbling towards it, towards the right side. Gets the ball in and is cleared out by a Puma player. Looks like it'll be Peak's ball to control. Had something developing on the outside. They didn't have numbers, but they certainly had the edge. And they were trying to get around to that edge towards goal, try to make a shot, but it was just blocked by another Peak player. Nobody knows who's got the ball right now. Here we go. Peak has it with the inbound. I'm going to send it to midfield, clear it far. Peak controls. Fancy footwork, dribbling continues. Peak clears it deep into their side. With a header at mid. Pumas have it. We had Peak players are on the ball trying to keep control of the mid. And dude, looks like they've got a 2-on-3 situation. Don't. But good defense by the Pumas. Peak trying to get something going on their side. Dribbling, talking. Oh, and an interception there and a steal by a Puma player. But they're going to blow the whistle. What was that? It looks like there was a penalty and a turnover. Going to be called by the ref on the Pumas. The Puma player is making this case that he didn't do anything. Ref isn't buying it. Peak will control. Sometimes we try to talk to the ref, making our case, and it doesn't always work. A long kick by Peak goes right to the goalie's hands with the throw-in. Pumas control have a 2-on-2 on the outside at mid. Slow things down. Trying to reset. The ball is cleared out. It's going to be against Peak. Should be Puma's ball. Nobody's hustling towards that ball except the kid and the great sweater. Fantastic to see the youth out there enjoying soccer, playing themselves. If you're just joining us, this is the Mountain Premier League. I'm Josh Hammerling. And this is a wild matchup today in the Eastern Division between the Boulder Pumas and the Peak United Club. Balls to the outside. Pumas control. Trying to get something to the outside. Long shot across the field. Goes through the upright goalpost for the football up roast. But it's the wrong kind of football game. You want to get this one into the goal, into the net, not through the posts. Surveys the field. Pumas trying to get some action. Keep it on the peak side. Continue to stay on the peak side. Oh, a collision of shins happens on the peak side. This one hurts. Players are covering their faces. That one does not look good. A yellow card has come out. The ref is holding a yellow card. We don't know who we're applying it to. Ref's trying to get everyone to back away. They won't do it. Players are furious. Man, that was just a monstrous collision, shin to shin. And if you've ever done that on the field, you know how bad that can hurt. Sometimes it'll change the way you walk that day. Let me tell you what. So now the Puma player's making his case, and he's getting into the face of the ref. This is getting a bit heated out there. The Pumas. Clock continues to roll. 56-minute mark. We had two players collide shin to shin on the Puma side of the field. It looks like we're going to need some assist from the sideline, from the medical teams. Hopefully nobody's really injured. I hope everyone is okay. We are hoping for the best. They're just taking a minute here. Might have to add extra time for this one. Tibia is the bone that is in your shin, and anytime your tibia gets hit, it is a humdinger. And a nasty Charlie horse from another person's shin is not pleasant in the least bit. It looks like there might be just some cramping going on too, as we wait for the players to be able to get themselves up. It's deceivingly hot here in Colorado at 72 degrees with the sun just slightly on you. You can dehydrate pretty quick. And playing at altitude. So if you're a player that hasn't actually played at altitude, hydrate and get here early. The altitude and the water can really get to you. And on these slightly sunny afternoons, you can sweat faster than you realize. It feels nice and cool, but you still need to stay hydrated. Perfect. The kind of cramping I think we're seeing here. Mountain Premier League, I'm Joshua Hammerling. The score in the Eastern Division between Boulder United Pumas and the Peak 11 XI, whatever you want to call them. I like to call them the XI because I think it sounds great. XI leads Buff the Pumas 2-1. Looks like we're going to get a change of players. The water has been poured. Game continues to roll. And then the ref's just waiting the signal to get action started again. Looks like guys are going to be okay. Thank goodness. No major injuries, no ambulance were called. We're going to move on. There's nothing better than Saturday in soccer, or football, whatever you want to call it. This is what it's all about. And play continues. Monster header. With the Pumas trying to keep the ball in. Control on the Peak side. Had some numbers, but don't now. Peak clears back to the middle, but controlled by the Pumas. All the action is on the Peak side of the field. Ball is out of bounds. Going to be out on Peak. On their side. Tough break. The inbound. And the Pumas have numbers. Offense just wasn't there on that play, but it looks like Peak trying to make a break down the center. Control dribble. There's a bit of a tussle on the outside, keeping the ball moving. Just trying to set up, gets the ball to a player, and a shot across the middle. The goalie puts his hands down. The ball stays inbounds. It gets away from him. And then Peak sends it back to the middle. They try to head it in, and nothing going. It goes high of the goal. And it looks like the Pumas dodge a bullet there. Great effort to keep that ball at the goal, but a turnaround and a kick and a header right towards the goal. Great play, just didn't manifest the way they wanted it to. They had the numbers, they had the players, and now the momentum is kind of shifted here early or mid in the second period. Another shot on goal, blocked by the goalie. The Puma goalie just doing a fantastic job on the right side of his net right now. Keeping this thing close. Peak with the ball, keeps it at center, trying to get some stuff. A slide in by a Puma player. It's just going to be out. Slide looked dangerous, but there was no whistle. The inbound. Peak controls on the Puma side. Puma's trying to clear to mid. Control the bottom of your screen. And do. Peak with a chance. Don't, and it's cleared by Peak. Puma's pushing, trying to get something on offense. Has a man in the corner by himself. It's a 1-on-2. Trying to make something happen, does it, keeps it in the corner. Clears the ball upfield, stays in bounds, controlled by Peak. Peak with a single player. He's got a number, he's making his way towards the goalie. May have a shot, slows things down, gets stuck in the corner. Fast break attempt thwarted. Pumas with the ball, now trying to get it to the Peak side. Peak with a waste of an opportunity there. His feet just didn't stay under him. Pumas at mid trying to get on offense. Have a 2-on-4. Header towards the fence. Header towards his own goalie to clear the ball. Keeps it out of the net. And we have the reset. Close game here. 62 minutes, second period. Peak controlling on their side. Sends it over to the Puma side. And it looks like the goalie's going to roll that one out. Resets on offense. Gets it to mid. Trying to get some numbers. Kicks it out of bounds. Peak ball. Missed opportunity. Something started to develop on the inside, but it was just lost opportunity for the Pumas. Down for Peak. Ball gets over. And they have nobody far side for it. Puma continues control on their side of the field. Long clear by the Pumas on their side. A 1-on-3 with the Pumas. And a pull and a drag. That one feels like it was a tackle all day. It looks like they're going to penalize a Puma player, number 10, for that. That looked like a 50-50 grab. Hard to call it, but the ref did. And the ball is going to belong to Peak. It looked like four square dancing. Their arms were curled across each other so much. Long clear sent back to mid by the Pumas. Peak trying to get control to send it to the Puma side. Got a Peak player trying to make something happen in the middle. Don't. Oh, and a trip. Oh, that could have come at a worse time. Oh, and it appears that the player is down, holding his shin. And a yellow card comes out. A yellow card comes out. And some pushing, some shoving, some words exchanged. And a red card. A red card comes out for number 7. Sends him out of the game and he's done. Didn't like the push. And that's the afternoon is over for number 10. For the Pumas. Or number 7. Check that number 7 for the Pumas. He's been red carded. They'll be short him for the rest of the game. Plenty of time left in this. And sometimes boneheaded things happen. Sportsmanship is everything. So big turn of events with the red card that comes out. There's been 3 or 4 yellow cards in this game. But we knew these two teams would be chippy when they got out here. They are like sandpaper with each other. They are abrasive when they play. Clock continues to rock. 66-minute mark. This is the Mountain Premier League. I'm Josh Hammerling, and the score is 2-1 with Peak over the Boulder Pumas here at Louisville in beautiful Colorado. They continue to talk things over. And getting set up. Coming off the red card, there will be the end or the reset by the Pumas. Negotiation. The ball is down. And in baseball, that would be called a balk. And a yellow card? Coming out with the guy with the ball because of a balk on the ball. It looks like the ref's giving him the business. A lot of business being exchanged here. The goalie's coming in to push his player off. Take the heat off. We're going to get a new player in. Yeah. Just some words of stop are coming. Just trying to get a handle on the emotions out there. Soccer's a very powerful game. Drama on the Pumas side here. They just can't seem to get out of their own way. Another yellow card is just being handed. That's 5 yellow cards, 1 red card in this game. Boulder just can't stop. They're shooting themselves in their own foot here. At some point, you should just shut your mouth, reset, and play some soccer. Pumas control on their side. I think at the disadvantage too. Man. Bad turn of events for the Pumas. But now they're trying to play hard and fast. Things do feel chippy. Peak. Goalie clears that ball. Sets back up. Good drama in this game today. And we still got plenty of play left. Peak controls. Lot of kicks coming in. Long clear by Peak into the Puma side. Peak has a one-on-one. Tries to get a shot to the outside. It's the right corner, and it's a goal. Oh, man. What a play and a move. A one-on-one on the outside. Curves in, puts it into the right bottom-hand corner. Just a great play. Great shot. Sometimes it's just hard to defend. That's going to make it 3-1 Peak here in this second period. 69 minutes have it elapsed in this game. A big goal. You see here in the replay, just has the control, makes his way up, and boom, sends it in there. Man, it's those kind of moments that just make the game what it is. And with a kiss and a point to the camera, number 7 seems to be feeling the moment. It's a bit of a taunt, but we're going to take it. This is the Mountain Premier League. I'm Josh Hammerling, and Peak XI leads the Boulder Pumas 3-1 in this Eastern matchup. We're out here today, brought to you by DT Sports. Just waiting for the ref to reset. It looks like there's some words being exchanged. It might be for the taunting? Lot of drama on the field here, ladies and gentlemen. This game is getting out of control quickly. But fantastic soccer. What else would you want? Can't control your players. Uh-oh, the whistle comes again. The coach just can't keep his mouth shut. The ref's going at him. He's gonna remove. Somebody's got to come out of this game. Somebody's got to stop. This is too much. The players are out there. The clock continues to roll. There's no action on the field. This is everything we paid for. So for those of you just tuning in, it's been a chippy game. A lot of strikes toward the legs. There was a shin collision during the second period that got everybody down. A red card comes out late for some exchange of words. Yellow cards left and right. It's just been a great day for soccer. It looks like we've come to an agreement. Referee has the ball. Remember, gang, they're normal people. They do regular chops. Oh, a long kick in. The ball is grabbed by Pete goalie. 20 or so left in this thing. Pete trying to get something on the outside, getting a full run down the sideline with just the ball. A 1-on-2. Pulled out by the Puma with a heck of a block and a steal on the outside, stopping what would have been a real fast break. By Peak, Puma's trying to get the ball past the halfway marker. And another whistle turnover and a warning of a yellow card for number 18. Ref isn't taking any garbage whatsoever. Long kick. It gets past the goalie. Drops it. Picks it back up on the turnaround. Scary moment there with the loose ball. But corralled. Peak still keeps it. Kicks and sends. Clears the half. And headed out of bounds by a Puma player. Oh. What's going to be Puma inbound? Must have bounced off the other player. Puma's with the ball, trying to get towards the side. Takes a long shot. It goes well over the top. Couldn't keep it down. Another shot, another miss by the Pumas. Another inbound. The replay. Back to live action. Looks like we've got a player with a cramp again. He seems to have recovered. On the sideline. Results. Hard-played game today by both sides. No love lost either. Let it go. They don't let it go. Pete keeps it. Oh, what is this? There was so much acting there. Oh, and some fist bumps. Just a few words exchanged. One just telling the other that he's going to invite him to Thanksgiving. 74 minutes into this match. Premier League Soccer. Mountain Premier League Soccer. Mountain Premier League Soccer. Eek, trying to keep control. Dude, Puma player trying to come in. Pumas have it on Peak side. Keep it in the corner. Lose control. Trying to get some numbers set up their offense. Set to the outside. Clear to the rear. Since the Pumas are trying to slow play down here, trying to get their players set up. Fantastic. Steal by Peak. Peak trying to clear it out of their side. There was a 3-on-1 developing there, but changed quickly. Great move by a Peak player to keep the ball moving. Kicked out of bounds by Pumas. Good Peak ball. Substitutions. Tap out happens. Number 15 makes his way in for the Pumas. Peak looking to inbound from the center. Haven't done. Peak sends it to Puma's side. Pumas keep it at mid. Trying to set some numbers up. They have a few. Trying to get something to the outside. Do. Dribbles along the line. Gets past a player with a fancy move. Resets. Pass. Pumas still control. Trying to find something. Takes a long shot. Blocked on the right side of the goalie's cage there. Doesn't like that the shot came in on him. A little bit of frustration on his face. Pumas with a long shot again on the same corner. Another block. On that right side, doing everything he can to help Peak keep their lead. And those two big blocks here were huge. Clear by Peak, but it still gets to a Puma player on the Peak side. Peak trying to set up their offense. Do have men in front. The pass. They keep it out. Looking to send it back in from mid. Defense is catching up. Players are at the center, cleared out by Peak. Puma player has it, may have a shot here, trying to get something on the inside. And it's cleared out by a Peak player into the corner. Another missed opportunity. Mountain Premier League. Peak XI leading. Boulder United 3-1. 78 minutes into the second period. I'm Josh Hammerling. This is DT Sports. The reset. Refs making adjustments, allowing substitutions. Waiting for the inbound. Comes in, send it. No chance at a headshot, and ball's out of bounds. Sent out there by a, like a Pumas player. Peak will control. Really feels like Peak has been on offense a lot more in this game than the Pumas, but Pumas have had their opportunities. They just weren't able to make anything happen with those opportunities today from what they've shot. Peak looking to send it in and do. Booming kick to mid. Pumas control. Have men 3 on 2, 2 on 2. Coming to the outside, takes a shot at goal, blocked by an Edge player. Edge controls in the lower right-hand corner. Pumas keep it in with a great kick. Sends to a Pumas player. Nothing developing there. Edge is going to clear it. Edge player lost sight of the ball, but continues to drive. It's a 2-on-2 on your left side. Far line. Edge controls. Peak controls. Peak with it. Continue to keep their side. Man, open on the outside. Uncovered, undefended. Takes a shot. No. Doesn't make its way in, but they keep it in the center field. Ball's nearly out of out. Edge controls. Another 2-on-1. A man has fallen down, and no yellow cards. Just a trip. There's been so many yellow cards handed out, I just didn't know if there was going to be another. Edge trying to call it out. Taking all the time they can off the clock at this point. Edge. Goalie controls. That was fast, fella. That was can't tell if that was a shot or not. Pumas will control. There's the inbound. We'll send it to mid. It's out of bounds, caught with a hand. 82 minutes, there's less than 8 minutes left in this thing. Which they're just talking about out there now. This is the Mountain Premier League. I'm Josh Hammerling. And the Peak leads Pumas 3-1. Brought to you by DT Sports. A long shot on goal. Way too high and way too far. If he was a football player, it would have been 3 points. And a fall on the by a Puma player. Seems to be, and a yellow card handed out for the trip. Pumas desperately need points in the last 8 minutes. 2 to tie. With the ball on the edge side. Trying to set up. Offense moves. Passes to no one. All out in the corner. Controlled by Peak. On the edge. Four minutes left. Edge clears. Gets it to mid. 2-on-2 on the left. Good defense by the Pumas. They clear to the edge side. Edge trying to keep control. Great moves. Pumas trying to set something. Got a 2-on-3 on the outside, trying to set something up. Tries to get in there, goes to take a shot. Looks like he gets tripped. Turnover. Oh, it's a trip. The convenient sip of the water ball model with less than 5 to play. Master class in how to milk the clock. And a penalty shot. Oh, and it's blocked in the lower. Oh, but it. It was a free goal. That went in. I thought there was the block. Here's the replay. The kick. Oh, and it's on the rebound. What a rebound play. He gets it to within 1. With less than 5 to go, we've got a game here. There's a potential tire win here. They need all the points they can get. Unbelievable change of events here. Peak desperate now to keep the ball on the other side, but now... Oh, Peak driving. Has a man trying to get something going in the middle. Sends it to the guy on the... Oh! Missed opportunity on the outside for Peak to get a try. Oh, and we're going to get a trip. Or at least a change in... Fast off the ball. Clears to the Peak side. Less than 4 to play. Mountain Premier League Soccer. Peak trying to clear it back out. Pumas trying to set up their offense. Dribble, pass. Trying to get to the center. Gets it to a man on the outside, and it's too far, and he can't get behind the ball. Missed opportunity on a shot there late in the game. Less than 3 minutes to play. The game is now 2-3. Peak still leads the Pumas, but this thing just got tight with just minutes to go. All the points matter in the Eastern Division. Pumas can feel potential tire win here. And Edge trying to hold on. Ball's back in. 2 minutes to play. Barring extra time. Stay in the corner. Pumas have it in. Take a shot. Nothing gets away from him. Just makes its way to the outside of the goal. But they keep it on that side. Pumas desperately wanting a point. Tries to get in the middle. Ball's outside to an Edge player. Tries to clear it. Sends it down. Can't get it to mid. Fighting hard for the ball. Puma players get back on it. Trying to get something, have a man in the middle, trying to set up for a shot. Doesn't. Clears to the side. From downtown, sends it towards the middle, and a collision of bodies. It looks like they ran right into the goalie. He's down. Did the ball go in? Is that a goal? This thing might be tied up with 50 seconds left to play. The goalie is down on the Edge side. This thing is tied up. A huge change of events here. Pumas now tie this thing and may split points with less than 30 seconds to play. The goalie's up for Edge. Mountain Premier League Soccer. I'm Josh Hammerling in a huge turn of events here. The Boulder United Football Club just tied this thing up after a massive collision in front of the goalie box. The goalie's now making his case that he was interfered with. But now this thing is tied 3-3. This Eastern Division, it's going to come down to ties, wins, and losses. And it looks like he's going to allow extra time. Oh. Edge on the outside, keep it. 23 seconds past extra. Edge trying to keep it. It's cleared to the middle. Energy's intense now. Both teams tied it up. Ref giving him a shot here to somebody to walk away with points. Edge clears. Kept down with his face. Scrum in the middle. Edge trying to get something here. Has a player. It looks like he's got a shot towards the goal. He's going to make his way in there. Oh, and he's practically checked like a football player. Just from another kind of league. It was like running into a stone wall there. It's going to be just a turnover, but that was tough. That was a heck of a play. Edge must be furious. Just a total missed opportunity there. Does look like they're going to give him the penalty kick. Late in the game with the penalty kick. .49 seconds into extra time. Kicks it. Blocked. Upper right hand corner. Controlled by the Pumas. Feared all the way into the field of play. A Puma has it. Takes a shot. Goalie gets on top of it. Clears it out. But man, dangerous play late here. The kick in. Peak has it. Keeping it the Puma side, trying to get a corner shot, sends it to the corner, misses the goal altogether. Got by a player out of bounds. Boulder will control. Pumas will get it rolling. Edge player makes his way in quick. Wants to be hungry, makes them play fundamentals. Clears it. Gets it to the edge side. Puma player with the ball. A whistle called before the shot. And nothing there. Turnover. Controlled by Edge. Sends it all the way down. Trying to get something to develop. Has a guy out there. May not be able to get around on the ball and does. Tries to get something. Trying to get to the corner. Makes his way in towards the box. With a goal. Kick. And a goal. A 93-55. 4-3. Unbelievable. And the crowd goes wild. And that's going to do it. Unbelievable play. A way to end it. Just look at this move. Gets around it. Decides, moves, acts. And then the beautiful pass to the center, right in front of the box. We're still in extra time. 4-3. Peak leads Boulder United in a glorious second period with some of the best play I've seen all season. In a chippy game and a fun game. This is a Mountain Premier League. I'm Josh Hammerling. It's brought to you by DT Sports. This thing has just been a banger game. Oh, they continue. Shot on goal. Goalie gets on top of it, but man, a Poober player was right there in his face trying to do a little bit of the same dipsy-do dunkaroo that you saw earlier, but it stopped. Woo! It's hot out there. They're feeling it. Everybody's tired. A little fired up. Edge feeling the change in momentum here. While the Pumas are a little bit on their heels. And down a player after the red card. Who's been cursing? All right, there's been a yellow card for cursing the whole game. That's okay, we'll move on. We're adults here. And that's it. That's the whistle. They've called it at the 96-minute mark. And Peak Football Club has beat the Boulder United Pumas. Man, a game today that was fun. Started a bit slow. Offense was really on the Peak side for the majority of the game. Then after halftime, Boulder came out and got this thing tied up. Not only get it tied up, they got it tied up late. Taking a tie 3-3, and then after that, just a glorious play by Peak to get the ball back in for the final score, which gets it to 4-3. They're at midfield now, exchanging the pleasantries in a fantastic afternoon game to sit here and enjoy. And it's been an absolute pleasure to be here with you guys today. And that's the final whistle here at Louisville Middle School. The score is the Boulder United Pumas 3. Peak XI 4, and what a match. It had all the ingredients of the East Division rivalry that we love best. Boulder United, showed some quick possessions while Peak just answered with the majority of the scores, and we've seen this before. Well, time and time again, every time you guys play, these things are always close. So remember, there will be more games coming up. Circle the date for the next matchup, because if today is any sign that the game could be decided on points, Peak walks away with 3 more and some bragging rights and a couple of kisses to the camera as they're out there. So, thanks for joining us for the Mountain Premier League action today. I am Josh Hammerling, and this has been brought to you by DT Sports. Remember to look to our games, watch what we do, find out more about what we are, share it with your friends, throw it in your socials, ring that bell, whatever it takes. Make sure you get more Mountain Premier League soccer. I'm Josh Hammerling saying, have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you next time here on DT Sports.